All right, everyone. So I am making leftover tacos. It's Tuesday evening, and I told you I was going to make them a different way. And I've heated up 3 corn tortillas. So you have to heat them so they're pliable. You can fold them without them cracking. And the reason I'm making them this way, this is how I made them when I first got to Wisconsin, and they are good. And a reason I made them this way is because this is how my mom made them as we were growing up. So she warmed up the tortilla and then put the taco meat inside before you fry them. And it's kind of like a hand pie. You don't want to overfill it because you're going to need room on the edges to close your tortilla, fold it over. So what you would do now is just fold it over like this and take toothpicks. I've already got 9 here. You put 3 in each taco, and you would just toothpick the edges closed, just like that. I don't know if you could see that. So just 1 on each side and 1 on the top. These tortillas are kind of cracking on the side, so I try to pick out the best 3. And just like that, they're closed, and then you would just fry them like that. So my mom, when she made tacos when we were growing up, she would make like a whole sheet full, cookie sheet full, all at once, and then she fried them up as we ate them. So yeah, when we were growing up, tacos was a big meal for us. So yeah, and I thought, well, since I found these tortillas again, why don't I make them like that again? I would love to have them like that again. And it kind of makes me think of my mom and my dad. And speaking of my mom and my dad, it's been 5 years this month and next month that my mom and dad have passed. For those of you that don't know or don't remember, they passed a month and a half from each other. They were actually in age a week apart. They were both born in September of 1935, a week apart. And then my mom passed in early June in 2018, I believe it was. It's been 5 years now. And then my dad passed a month and a half later. And this is where I know I'm my father's daughter. My father, my dad, he took care of my mom because she was sick most of our lives, a lot of surgeries, couldn't do anything really. So my dad basically did everything. And yeah, so in the end, I truly believe he died of a broken heart. After all the years they were together, and he probably just gave up. But they had a good life together. Let's see, this one's tearing. But yeah, that's how my mom made tacos. So paying homage to my mom and my dad, because my dad made them too. So I'm going to fry these 3 up for myself. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up. And then I've just got the same stuff to put in it. Tomato, no lettuce. Got tomato, sour cream, guacamole, and cheese. Alright, so they're all fried up. And I'm just going to dab this side with some paper towel to collect up some of that oil. And I'm just going to let them sit here for just about a minute or so before I pull those toothpicks out because they are hot. So, and that is how my mom used to make our crunchy tacos. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to pull these toothpicks out. Now, when my mom, back then when we were kids and my mom was making them, they didn't use these big, round, thick toothpicks. They used those little flimsy looking ones. They used those to do this. Yeah, I don't know what made us stop making our tacos this way. I think we were just trying different ways. And then I also made the taco shells just by putting the tortilla flat in the frying pan or in the oil and then folding it over with tongs and then holding it that way until it fried up into a taco shell. I've done them that way also. All right, so I got them all out. Now I'm going to put them on my plate and put my filling in it. All right, so the tacos still fit in this taco plate. And when you crack them open, they could crack on the bottom. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And sometimes you could break pieces off here. Like they're a little hard to get open once you fry them closed. Okay. So you can see that steam coming out of the meat there. And if they break on the bottom, that's okay. It's still going to taste good. They're not broken on the bottom. All that cracking is just the rest of the tortilla coming apart. Oh, smells so good. Can't wait to bite into these. All right. I'm going to put some sour cream in here. Yeah, my mom made so much because she knew her kids were going to eat a lot of tacos. And we would actually eat them through the day and through the night and have leftovers for the next day. All right. And I'm going to put some guacamole in there. Probably should have put that in a baggie too. I love my guacamole. Yeah, this is probably going to be a little messy to eat, but that's okay. It's going to taste amazing. And I can already tell how, what a light crisp that crunch is. All right. Now we're going to put some tomato. Who needs Taco Bell, right? I'll end up eating all these tomatoes that are falling with a fork because there's going to be meat and all that stuff broken off. And now I'll add my cheese. Can tell it's about that time for new grocery haul because we're starting to run out of everything. Actually, we still got quite a bit of hash browns and some bacon left. And milk's in the freezer, so what we ran low on was meat, but we'll be fine this week. That's why you make stuff last for 2 nights. That way you don't have to make another meal. All right. All right. There are my mom's crunchy tacos. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock and I just got out of Pick and Save, so I will have a Pick and Save grocery haul for you. It's our new way of shopping. We're doing a weekly budget. That way we have money throughout the month to buy whatever we need from week to week and we're not just strapped for the entire month. So, all right, so you'll have a grocery haul today, and yeah, just doing it new now. So week to week meal plan, week to week grocery shopping, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so stay tuned. All right, everyone. So I will be recording the grocery haul for you, except this bacon is part of that grocery haul, and I got to get it going in the oven because I need to make some lunch. We're going to have BLTs for lunch. So just know this pack of bacon was part of that grocery haul. So stay tuned for the rest of it. Okay, everyone. So I'm going to start off with the produce because I need to get some of this stuff cut up, the lettuce and tomato for our lunch. All right, so let's just go over here. We got a 3-pound bag of yellow onions, just because we're completely out of onions and we cook a lot of meals with onions. So we need onions. Got a head of lettuce. We got a cabbage, and that's for tonight's supper. So you'll have to watch the weekend meals video. Tomatoes. Got these Campari tomatoes on the vine. Again, these are my favorite tomatoes to use. Yeah, they're a little smaller. They're kind of between a size where it's a tomato on the vine and your little cherry or grape tomatoes. They're bigger than your cherry tomatoes. They're smaller than the tomato on the vine. But these are on the vine as well. The reason I like these are the most ripe tomatoes you'll find, or at least I'll find. I've tried tomatoes on the vine, which would be the next one I go to, but they're never ripe enough, so I like to use those. We got 4 bananas and 1 green bell pepper and 3 avocados. So much of this stuff is going to be used for meals starting today. So yeah, that's our produce that we picked up. And I will get to the rest of the grocery haul, but first I'm going to cut up lettuce and tomato for our lunch. All right, everyone, so here is the rest of the Pick and Save grocery haul. And this, with the produce I showed you, is a $73 grocery haul. And this is just for the week. Some items, of course, will expand or extend beyond the week because we don't use it all the time, like the sour cream. We got sour cream, Miracle Whip. We got a loaf of bread, which I just used some in our lunch, and hot dog buns. Now, I actually would like to try some recipes, making, again, getting back to trying to make our own sandwich bread. And I did find a recipe, 1 or 2 recipes. I'd like to try one of them at least, where you can make your own hamburger and hot dog buns. And both recipes, of course, using the bread machine to make the dough itself and then bake it in the oven. So those are the kind of recipes I like. So I did find a couple of them I want to try. That would eliminate having to buy bread and hot dog and hamburger buns and things like that. So yeah, but for now, got some. These are burrito size flour tortillas. 18 count large eggs, and boy, have the eggs gone down in price. I don't know how many months ago it was like, can you even afford to get eggs? And now this was less than $2 for an 18 count at Pick and Save. And I know it's even cheaper at Walmart. So next week I might be doing the grocery haul at Walmart, but for this week it was just at Pick and Save. Got a 1-pound bag of cheddar jack cheese. And for meats, this 2-pack of chicken breast. And this boneless top round steak. And we're going to be using basically all of this for meals this week. And a 3-pound tube of ground beef. So again, this with the produce, $73.